Greetings guys and girls, fellow gamers, my name is Kickz and welcome back to more 7 Days to Die Project Z. We've added another couple of quality of life mods, always open traders, so they're never closing ever again. We installed huge wandering hordes, whatever it's called. It's one mod, I think modeled from the Darkness Falls mod, which basically means you have random massive hordes coming in, and at 2 or 3 different times of the day that can happen. And the last one is OcbStopFuelWaste. So when you put things in, for example, you want to craft some forged iron. As soon as that is done, the fire stops and no more fuel waste. So there you go. Anyway, thank you very much for joining the stream. I hope you guys are gonna have a good time if you watch it as a video afterwards. I hope you have a good time as well. So, yes, we were messing around with an idea for something very simple for Horde Night, and I'm actually trying that in my Navezgane as well, except not as high. So the idea is for zombies to climb up here, get stuck up here, trying to get through. They will eventually get through, of course, and then they will walk across, and then they will walk across to an area we define, where we're gonna have a little box and basically wait for them to come. And because it's gonna be on a very narrow band that they get to us, every time we hit them, most of them will fall down, and because of the height, they shouldn't go into rage mode. I think it's 13 blocks, but somebody said it might be 15 blocks. So if it's 15, then we might not be high enough, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, so with the hot mode, you turn off Horde. No, I have the Horde Night still on. But we have zombies on always walk, which means that's exactly the reason why we have them on always walk, that in case we're like in the middle of a Horde Night, we can actually decide, you know what, screw it, let's do a quest, you know, and have the Horde Night happening while we do the quest. And now we also have a problem that during a Horde Night, you might have all of a sudden a massive roaming horde showing up. So more zombies, which is always good. It's always a good thing to have more zombies. Yeah, I always thought it was 11 blocks. So I always built 11 blocks and then a 12th block on top, I think. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah, damn it. Eight. And yeah, 11. I think it's 11, yeah. Anyway, we're gonna have to do the quest. We're gonna have to go to our bike. I also installed a mod for higher speeds on vehicles. It's just more convenient, especially when you're streaming and a lot of the time you spend on bikes. So the mod is called double speed or 2 times speed. It turned every single vehicle into a 2 times speedy vehicle, which makes it a lot more fun to browse around. And the only reason you want to upgrade your vehicle now is space, which is great. That should be the only excuse. So it just makes, I think, more things happening during the stream and more things possible. Was vibing to some metal when I noticed you were on. That sounds like the name of a song. Yeah, I get introduced on our Discord to the weirdest bands and the weirdest songs, and I love them all. So do we have any points? Actually, we have 1 point. So on this one here, I have to be careful not to get mixed up. On this one here, we're going with agility. And, whoopsie. Ooh, that was a rabbit. Got a fright there for a second. On this one, we're going with agility and deep cuts and archery and knives. Okay, so yes, we're saving up the points so that we can go into agility mastery. Especially bleeding damage with handguns. That actually sounds pretty awesome. So yeah, we want to get more points into agility, and then do we have a point put into work benches and all that? So we have one in chefing, one in light armor. That's the important ones. And then we have one in engineering and grease monkey. Yes, exactly. So this is the two then that we wanted. We also have one in pack mule, and we might need to put one into it's the right tool for the job, but you learn to gather more junk resources with mining tools. Trash to get 20% more resources from mining junk class. Oh, okay, that's actually pretty cool. So I think we should spend probably 1 point in each of those. So everyone has to start somewhere. Increase damage by 10% and block damage by 30 with an axe, pick, shovel as an auger. Stamina costs are reduced. Okay. And find more tool parts. That's actually the important part. Find more tool parts. So we gotta do that. And then you found your first small vein in our envy vault. Johnny, harvest 20% more from ore. Okay, that makes sense as well. I just find it really sad that this is under strength. Because I mean, sure, you can say like, yeah, it takes a lot of strength to mine, but I think mining is such a necessity in this game. Like harvesting wood for horde bases, I would say it literally should be here. Maybe I think miner 69er maybe not. Sorry, motherload maybe not, but I think miner 69er that should definitely be a thing. In the generic perk tree, I think. Either that or motherload. One of them, not both. I don't know. It just feels like it's kind of been forced into strength for something that everybody needs to do regardless of spec. You know, you need to gather resources, you need to build bases. You know, it's not like you play zombie open world survival tower defense game for not doing the tower defense part. So anyway, minus 18 Celsius running. Oh my god, the weather. Jesus, Dino. It's like I'm sitting here half naked and it's like absolutely roasting. And it's not a nice heat, it's like just sticky and disgusting. Okay. Oh, we have a cracker book. That is not our quest, but I think we definitely should say hi to the cracker book. So the good thing is it's Horde Day. It's day 7. We don't have to care at all. Yeah, we don't care. So we can actually continue on our quest and be happy as Larry, and that's absolutely fine. You always half naked though. No pants, I heard on Twitter. Yes, I don't wear socks. So not at home when it's so warm. Absolutely not. Let's actually have a look through here. Oh, look at that. Nice. This is great. Oh, this is super. Oh, hello. And by the way, so we have zombies always walking. We have feral sense turned on. We have bigger roaming hordes by canes. And all that together should hopefully lead to interesting adventures. And we don't have to worry about hordes. Oh, that was awesome. Just bled out. Yeah, we also play on default difficulty. We could pump it up to warrior, but you know, this was just to have some fun. It's not really challenging, to be honest. We just want to get through the mod and see all the special zombies and, you know, have fun with 7 Days to Die. Ooh, there we go. Knife guy. Awesome. Paper, not so awesome. Ooh, Dukes. You know where to look. You can find money just laying around. Awesome. Socks, vest, and a hat is all you need. Exactly, yeah. And that's just me being on work, you know, on Slack. And team and Microsoft team meetings. Do you have pests? Check out this crazy traps. Okay, that's a trap magazine. Is there any more magazines here? Oh, there's 2 more, or is it 1 more? Mining, Blackstrap coffee. I love it. Finally, strap-on coffee. I love it. It's the best type of coffee. Ooh, beer. Yes, when somebody said... What the hell? What the... Okay. Yeah. How'd you like them apples? Dude, that was creepy scary. Nice. And what do we get from the workbench? I'm between two fans and a shark kind of outside house. Jesus. You got a new AC unit, it didn't work. Oh man. Yeah, we don't really have AC units in Ireland. Like, I just have a cold air fan. So, and that's it. The heat, it's not that it's hot, there's just no air. It's only about 21, 22 degrees. I know, you know, in a lot of places a lot hotter, but it's just that there is no air. Like, there's no air coming through the windows. It's just, everything is just sticky and humid and disgusting. Like, you constantly feel so sticky, like you just let your dog give you a wash and you're just covered in saliva everywhere on your body. Okay, I don't know. Now, did I make it sound sexy? No, I didn't. It's still disgusting. Still disgusting. So, oh, don't hate me for being weird. Oh, that's good. So this is not our quest POI. We do quest POI during Fortnite, like a boss. Okay, let me see. Where's the treasure room here? Actually, where is the treasure room? Oh, this is not a treasure house. Oh, okay. So this is actually a normal house. Ah, interesting. How intriguing. Oh, there's something on the roof though. Oh, okay. Awesome. 32, Jesus, that's just too hot, man. When we were in Italy a few years ago, holy shit, it was like mid to late 30s, and you couldn't walk anywhere, and you see the Italians walking around, yeah, like having coffees and stuff, and you're like, dude, like, it's boiling heat outside and you put boiling stuff into your body. What is wrong with you? Like, hey, fancy a hot coffee? Yeah, let's go have a hot coffee. Yeah. Look at the tourist having the water with the ice. Stupid, the tourist. Stupido. Okay, let's do the quest actually. So we picked up some good books. It's really sweet. And oh yeah, we need our bike before we start here because I need to put my crap into my bike. So we also have our sanity still good. We need drink, we need food. I didn't bring any drink or food. Oh my god, I came so not prepared. That is terrible. Oh, I am. Ha! I knew it. I was so prepared right now. I knew I was so prepared. No, I don't. It's like, what am I even talking about? We can scrap this. Keep that. Do we need paper? I don't know. That is interesting. Eye candy, you can craft your own eye candy. Is that because of the mod? I actually don't know. But it's a nice recipe and you get it quite early on at Master... Oh, Master Kitchen. Yes, this is part of the mod. That is amazing. Yeah, so the mastery levels, we have to actually check them out. Crafting skill food level 100 makes it possible to create magazines kitchen master. Kitchen master. Oh, look at that. I don't fully understand that logic, but I'm very excited. Okay, we're gonna keep that. We're gonna keep that. We're gonna find more of that stuff. This one we might not find as much. And yeah. Oh, I don't know why I brought the forged iron. That was just really stupid. But anyway. Oh, car? We already did. Okay, let's do this. Incredible of Nevada sounds. Ooh, nice. I left Las Vegas because of that. Granted, everywhere there has good AC, whereas here in the East Coast, only major stores have AC. Yeah, but AC is one thing inside, but it's like if you can't go outside to the store without having to change your clothes when you get back every time, that's just too hot. That's just ow. You know? Is that used for anything else in this mod? No, still is the same crap. Level 60. Ah, yeah. Hey, my friend, how are you? Oh, so I just wanted to warm up. There we go. In the balls. Okay. Nice. Let's go. Okay, both of these cars are screwed now. Is that where we go in? No. Go in here? Nope. Probably goes through the window. Oh, I see you. Seriously? You heard that? Oh. Kneecaps. I love it. The knife has such a short range. Another thing that this mod does, which is awesome, you have all these quests. So we actually started looking at some of these, like kill 10 builders. We have to kill 10 more builders. Quest rare samples, and they're all active at the same time. Yeah, we have to craft a radio station. We still have to upgrade more blocks to complete this one, and you get rewards. Like, and I know this is one thing we noticed when we did this quest here. It says reward 1,000 tubes, yeah, but you actually got also another reward. Like I think it was a box of pipe weapons or something, yeah. So there is actually better rewards, which is amazing. So. See if you have anything interesting. Ooh, okay. Urine. Actually, make sure we're fully reloaded as well. Ooh, beautiful. Oh, what do we have coming in? More urine in a coffee maker. Love it. Somebody knew exactly how to treat the customers. And we incorporated. That's it. That's the only thing I kind of love and hate on this mod. I love that we have so much backpack space, but I hate it at the same time because you know we're gonna pick up every single thing we can find. It's like, okay, it is terrifying. At 48 degrees, I'm dead. Jesus. I remember one time in Germany when we visited my folks, it was so hot. It was close to 40 degrees and that was just outside temperature. And we were going to go on to town on the train, and there was a report in the news or something, like, you know, that in Germany, well, where I live anyway, in Frankfurt, the trams that go, they're called the U-Bahn, the underground train, they don't allow you to open the windows anymore. So if probably because people throw shit out, you know, you can't have nice things and all that, yeah. And the inside the not containers, inside the carriages, it gets so hot, and there's supposed to be air conditioning, but the air conditioning stopped working, and you couldn't open the windows, and it got close to like something like 50 degrees equivalent, like inside humidity, like the air. And we didn't see it, we only heard it on the news. The train stopped on whatever station, and literally every single person inside that carriage was passed out. There was not a single person not passed out. Everybody was like on the floor, yeah. And it was crazy. So it's like, imagine like being on a train that doesn't stop and you can't open the windows, and it gets so hot everybody starts passing out. It's just, that is insane. Must have been absolutely scary though. Cooked perfectly after 20 minutes cookies. That's crazy. That's crazy. What do you do there, good sir? I was just using my car as a grill while I'm driving. That is insane. I love it. Oh yes, coffee, beautiful, and we got some food as well. That is nice. Keep ourselves topped up. Canadian Prince, how are you? And Miss Cricket, wow, that is crazy. Yes, it is. It was absolutely insane. So we decided to skip the train, just in case. But yeah, I don't usually have to be on very long on it, which is great because it takes only 20 minutes, half an hour max, and you're in town. Okay, here we go. Nice. The good thing about having the mod traders always open is the game works around your timetable. You want to work on your base, you know, and then do a quest at 2 in the morning? Don't worry. You can come at 3 in the morning and hand your quest in when you're done. It's absolutely fine, you know? I mean, Trader Rect, he doesn't deserve to ever close. You had a similar thing on the train into London. You're a larger person, but I passed out due to the heat, but it didn't hit the floor because it was packed in so much. I woke up with a woman flicking water at me. Jesus. Yeah, that's scary pants, all right, when that happens. And we take that food with us because we're full. And let's see what's in the crate. Oh, yes! That is awesome. We got the bandolina. That is beautiful. Modify, and it's reloads 15% faster. I love it. Yeah, by the way, look at the cosmetics. I actually spent money on buying this cosmetic so I can look like an absolute badass. I don't know, it's supposed to be armor. It's protecting me somewhat in most places where I'm just about covered. Also, I think the cosmetics increase my size of my bra, of my boobs, because when I go to my chest and I put in the normal armor, I don't really see any boobage. Like, most of it. My cleavage is pretty small, I guess, but hey, it comes with a triple D Wonder Bra, I guess. So, yeah. I bought this to support the developer, not because I wanted to occasionally be able to see my booby bra. Okay? Lara Croft style armor, yeah. So, yeah, I think it's nonsense. The cosmetics are kind of nonsense because you only see them really here. You know, that's it. You don't really see them. There is a way, I think, of playing in kind of 3D like this, yeah. But it's not really. And how do you detach the camera? Is it P? No, yeah, sorry, P is like this. So I kind of can see myself a little bit, yeah. But it's, you know. Anyway, but yeah, I don't think, unless you play multiplayer, I don't think it's like, you never really see yourself. It just doesn't make sense. Cosmetics in this game. I mean, it makes sense to the it makes sense to the degree that I say, yeah, I love that every armor you find you can kind of wear. Yeah, so I already unlocked, for example, the scavenging hat. Yeah, so I can wear that absolutely. Yeah, and I might actually wear that because it looks better, like cosmetic. So I like that, but purchasable cosmetics for a game where 90% of the time you don't see yourself. It's just weird. I don't know. It's just weird. Okay, so we got everything. Let's go back to the trader. Good. Aviators and Pratop is a vibe, yeah. Did you see the Red Sonja trailer? They make a joke about that kind of armor for women. Actually, I saw the trailer and I was like, okay, it looks okay. I mean, I watched the original. Well, I don't know if it was the original. The first one I saw was with Brigitte Nielsen and Arnold Schwarzenegger. And Brigitte Nielsen, Jesus, like 6'2" or something, like, you know, what a woman. Like, she's all woman, all right. But I think the next one, the next actress was 6'1", and she's 5'9". Yeah, she's still taller than me, I think. But no, actually, she's my height. She's 175 centimeters. I'm 176 centimeters. And then I'm thinking, she's not very tall, like compared to what Red Sonja is, and she doesn't look very buffed. Yeah, how is she supposed to be convincing? I don't know. You know, I mean, yeah, she's a good swordswoman or whatever. I believe that comes across very realistic, you know. But when you fight like big, massive dudes, yeah, that are warriors, it's not just about swords, you know. How do you defend yourself? Like when they grab you by the neck, how are you gonna get out of this? So I hope they're gonna keep it kind of, obviously fantasy setting, which is important, but they keep it kind of semi-realistic, that because of her thinner stature and smaller stature, maybe, that she has to play it smart rather than hard, you know? That would make sense. What the hell is this? Oh, we looked at this before. This is what? Pine Forest? Oh, NDC Checkpoint 4. I love it. So I hope it's not gonna be one of those really terrible movies where, like, what was this super spy movie? Was the president lady? She was like in her 60s or something, and she literally single-handedly knocked the fucking guy out with her fists. And this guy was like built like Arnold Schwarzenegger, and she just hit him in the face with her fists, and he passed out. It's like, what the hell? Seriously? Wonder Woman? But so I hope they're gonna keep it a little bit realistic. Plus the fantasy, it's nice, you know. Brianna, is it? No, I think the actress, like, she looks good, like, in the role. So I just didn't realize she wasn't as tall. You know, they do, like, she looks badass. Yeah, but she looks a bit skinny. Aviators and Pratop is a vibe. Yeah. So, but yeah, wear less and distract them. Exactly, that's the idea. Yeah. It's like, hey, look at my booby bra. Woo! It's like, what? Look at her armor. Okay, so we hand in that one. Hey, Rect.
Afternoon. Wipe that smirk off your face.
Oh, we're definitely gonna get the magazine bundle.
Make us pals. Got it.
And oh crap, sorry. The reason you see that is because I went into DM mode to turn my third person on. I forgot to turn that off. Sorry. Let me see. What do we have? This one is close by. Oh, this one is very close. The Schweizer residence. Ooh, let's be careful. Did we put? Where are we? We are over here, so I hope that's not it.
I got some shit work. Word of advice. Next time,
it's here.
Bathe
Good.
before
Excellent.
coming to a job interview. You hungry or something?
Yeah. And do you have any magazines? Like, especially for vehicles? Yes. Gimme. Ranger guide. Recover, learn this trick to safely remove 20% arrows. Forge ahead. I think we should get all of them as well. Yes.
Cha-ching! Thanks, buddy.
There we go. Nice. And they spears. It's the wrong save. And there we go. 2 knives. I love it. Yes. Let's see. Let's get some goldenrod tea. And we eat a little bit. There we go. Okay, now we have some work to do. We want to do the quest. We can do the quest at any point. We still have time, actually. Let's see if we can get that basic port base working. That would be nice. Where is our... what's the difference here? Oh, yeah. That's where our base is. Sony classic film remade. Modern film remade. Work garbage until proven otherwise. Yeah. Oh, gosh. What was I watching recently? There's something I was just thinking about that. Can't think now. Yes, there is a TV series which I actually find very interesting. It's called Schitt's Creek. It's hilarious, yeah. And it's about a family of rich people, like, you know, who were multimillionaires, and something happened. They have to go and live in a town as poor people because their whole assets were seized, their house, they have no money, yeah. And what I really find interesting is that they all think like they're so hot and so great, better than everybody else because they're so rich, yeah, or we're so rich. And then they have to live in this normal rundown town, you know, just not your normal town, you know, where everybody knows everybody, you know, there is no money or whatever. And it's just so funny how the learning curve goes from being so arrogant to getting seriously the fuck humbled, you know, and learning everything the hard way. It's a great TV series. It's very funny. The Superman movie, is the new Superman movie any good? Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Like, I haven't seen it yet, obviously, so yeah, let's get a couple more resources and upgrade the rest of the blocks, and then see what we can do here. No, she doesn't need to be tall or muscly, as long as it's made realistic enough. I've seen plenty of movies where the protagonist was like smaller, or, you know, or even like, say, a female soldier, but she was believable. There's a program called The Lioness, yeah, where it's about I don't forget what her role is, yeah, but she's a soldier, and her job is to hire assets, yeah, that you can put undercover in very dangerous scenarios, like, you know, infiltrate, like, you know, Arabic families or gangs and stuff, yeah. And now when they do the fight scenes with her, shit, man, like, she brings down a guy that's 6'2", like, and a muscle bag, but it's realistically done. It's like, with the way she does it, you think, yeah, she would kick the shit out of you, yeah. And she isn't particular, like, you know, strong or muscly. It's just done realistically, like, yeah, that you can say, yeah, absolutely, you know, that she would bring you down. And because, you know, big guy, what do you do? Kneecaps, boom, boom, you know, bring him down to your level and then beat the shit out of him. So there's a lot of realistic stuff happening, and it looks really good. Oh, she does it in the possible ways, exactly. And she plays to her weaknesses and strengths. Like, she knows she can't beat something with raw strength, you know, because the person is stronger. So what she does is really believable. It's really well made, the program, I think. So let's get some our building materials. Do I have them here? Okay. We had something here. Okay. Can we actually make more forged iron? Okay, let's make 40 and put more of that stuff in here as well. I mean, sometimes it's good when it's crazy, like, you know, like you say in The Rock or something. When you watch things with Rock or Arnold Schwarzenegger, you know, you kind of expect them to do some crazy shit that's unrealistic, but it's actually quite funny. So let's see. But I think Red Sonja was always a bit serious. It was fantasy setting, but it was more of a serious set. I don't think it was comedy as much. I could be wrong though. It's just I haven't seen it in years. Okay, that's it. Oh, how much cobblestone rocks do we have left? Ooh, not as much. So we have to actually craft some more. Ooh, okay. That's not good. We have to dig up the ground here. Yeah, let's do it here. We have a bit of a hill here, which is nice. So let's start here. I think so, at least. Let me see. Oh, no, this is not a hill. Jesus, this is just really badly... Ah, here we go. That's when we start. Oh man, Reacher, holy shit, man. Yeah, that's it. Has a bit of a touch of comedy, which is funny, but Jesus, this guy, he's a unit and a half. Jesus. But even the girl in there, I forgot her name now. You know her, his female soldier contact who helps out every now and then. She's like loaded. She has all the money, and she every now and then she always buys him all the tickets and everything. I forgot her name now. When she does the fight scenes, Jesus, man, they look really well done as well. You know, you kind of look at it and say, yeah, you know, that is, yeah, she would kick the shit out of you, definitely. Okay, let's see. What are we missing? Stone. Okay. It's not the best. We kind of need to find like underground stone, like proper stone. Ah, okay, we're gonna do that later. Okay, I think that's, we just don't have a choice, so let's do as much of this as possible. And again, the zombies are always walking, so we don't have to worry too much about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're gonna go up here. Boom. Well, we're going to... There we go. Okay. Actually, I should count the blocks so I know how many we have. 1, 2. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and I think then 12 on top. Oh, okay. 12 and then 30. Okay. Now, this one has to be fully upgraded. And then here we want, let's see. Let's try those poles and see if they work. Yeah, let's try these. Okay, so, and then here we built something like... And... Okay, we're gonna have to... Okay. Ah, crap. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Can we make a splint? Yes, but we... Oh, we can't use it. Damn it, yeah. Don't think we can use it. Like a spine slow, this will take some time to heal. Yeah, this one just needs to heal. That's, yeah. You know, it's kind of funny. I never liked the deduction of health when things are wrong with you, yeah? I always found your stamina should be punished, yeah? If you have a sprained leg, your stamina recovery should be slowed down and your stamina usage probably should increase by 10%. That makes, to me personally, a hell of a lot more sense than reducing your maximum health magic. Because it's like, no, I'm perfectly fine. I just can't run as fast or walk as fast, you know? So I think it should have been more stamina related. Oh, okay. Yeah, there is no fix for sprain unless you have a splint and you have intelligence physician. If you have the first physician, splints and cast can cure sprains instantly. But the problem is it takes 3 levels of intellect, which I think is a bit meh. Rick, how are you? Oh my god, the time is off again on Twitch. Sorry, let me just fix this so I can see the time on Twitch. Chat options, chat appearance, and timestamp. Yes, there we go. Thank you. Now I can see it. Kickz gonna be confused reading that comment. Sorry, what? It's a great movie if you don't like cohesiveness, big dicks, and Power Rangers. What? It's a movie is not in a good way. What? What are you talking about? Oh, Trainwreck of 28 years later yet. I haven't seen it. I was just a bit confused. Like, I don't know. I said that before. To me, it's very important when you make a movie and you have characters in it that people have connected with. So say you have a first movie and you have characters. You get used to them, you get familiar to them, you get to like them, you get to hate some, yeah? Then you have a second movie and you have the same cast and you connect even more with those casts, yeah? Maybe introduce 1 or 2 new people, whatever, yeah? But then if you make a movie like the third movie, which is so far in the past, I haven't seen it yet, so it is, as far as I know, it's good as a standalone zombie movie, no problem. But surely none of the cast is the same. So why should I care about every single person in there? Why should I care? You know, what is my investment here? Why do I care? Yeah, because I think if you have a new movie with even the exact same movie but as a separate new movie, completely unrelated, you say, okay, new characters, great. I'm gonna get invested. I'm gonna get to know them. Introduce me to the characters. You know, maybe I like them or I don't. But if you're making a movie in a series of movies where it was always the same characters and you change the characters then because they obviously it's way too long, they're all dead, yeah? I don't feel like I want to invest more time into it. Like, you know, it's weird. It retcons a lot, so yeah, I'm still gonna watch it when I get a chance. You know, I haven't seen it yet. But yeah, it's just Yeah, I always feel it's different if every single movie it's different characters and the movie is not about the characters necessarily. Then to that extent, then yeah, sure, then that's perfect, you know. Like if you watch American House of Horror, every season, now it's the same actors most of the time, but every season is a different story. Yeah, it's like it makes sense to have different characters. Or American Horror Stories, whatever it's called, yeah. So there needs to be no connection. Now there is a connection, but it's more, you know, just for funsies. But in general, there it doesn't matter at all, you know. Yeah, we want to make sure they don't completely destroy us. Okay, we have nothing. Okay. Now this is obviously not going to be ready for Fortnite, but what I want to do is I want to try this out to see if they would actually go up there. So if we put a ladder here, but leave it approximately here, is it? Yeah. Yeah, okay. And that's just for now. I'm not going to upgrade these guys. And then what are we going to do here? Let me see. We would... Is something like this maybe? And then have something on top. Yeah, and then have something on top. Like right now, just, yeah, let's put some of that stuff on. Oh, yeah. Hang on. Yeah, like that. And then on that side. Like that. Yeah, they're coming up, look. God damn it. Ah! Nice loot. Ah, damn it. We can't get up there. Our leg is too knackered. That was great. Okay. Okay, it goes right through everybody's face. Okay. I just want to see if we get like achievements with arrows or something. That would be great. If we could hit the damn zombies, that would be even greater. Okay. Okay, now let me do something quickly. There we go. Good. Okay. Now, there we go. Okay, good. So now you can see over here, they're getting stuck here, which is great. And then eventually they get across. Oh, what a shot. What a shot. Eventually they're gonna break, obviously, the top ladder. I don't know if they hit the top ladder or if it just breaks eventually. So, but as they fall, they should never go into rage mode. Oh, Robin Hood. Yeah, we do get skills with... Yeah, see, he should not go into rage mode now. He should just get up and go up the ladder. Yeah. Oh, hello. And the good thing is here, we can even fight with the knife here, I think. There we go. And they just fall down, which is great. So this is something that I want to try out in my Navezgane playthrough as well. It's just awesome, you know? And we have a lot of bullets, so we can just dispatch of them right here. They just keep poking their heads through, you know? Ah, yeah, we need to aim. I hate when the parachute is not open, yeah. I don't think they take fall damage. You can see it here when they fall. Yeah, so if one of them falls, let me see. So he is at 119. Well, let's see. It's very hard to tell. Okay, okay. He's at 142. So let's see if he gets damaged. Oh no, he's not getting... Okay. The Unity worker is 195. She's 196. 160. No, there's no fall damage. Ah, nice. You get really good practice on aiming. So this is great. I love it. And look at this, they haven't even destroyed anything yet. That is crazy. Yeah, so they will take some time before they get up here. That is so brilliant. I love it. Okay, let's head down here without breaking our neck. Now, the reason they go into rage mode now that I'm down here is because I think the distance... Oh, shit, that was a double bag? I think the distance matters when they're dropped to you. So when you are right here where they fall, the distance is basically 1 block and not 11 blocks. So they go into rage mode. So I don't think it's the distance they fall, but it's the distance they land away from you. Oh. They're coming from that direction. Okay. We're gonna read all those books in a little bit. We don't get in combat anymore during nighttime, which was awesome. That was such a great find of a book. It's great for Horde Nights, especially if you have always walking zombie Horde Nights. You can just pick up everything and you don't need to worry about shit. So let's see if we can repair our leg. Hey Kickz, sorry I'm late to the stream. The space design is the perfect use case for dart or shotgun traps facing straight down the ladders. Yeah, absolutely. It's amazing. Yeah, you're absolutely right. But you have them high enough so that if loads of zombies come, that they can still go past it without hitting it. That is amazing. Sinners. Is that vampire thing? Because my daughter, she's 16. I think she now must have seen it in the cinema about 4 times. She keeps going on. It's so good. It's so good. I have to see it. I said, oh, what did you do? I met my friends. I went to cinema. Oh, what did you see? We watched Sinners again. And it's like, okay. So that's like her thing. Sinners is like, that is it. The last time she was into a movie like that was when we watched The Old Guard. That was like her top movie for the rest of her life until now. Sinners came out. We haven't seen Old Guard 2 yet. We're savoring that. I'm pretty sure they messed it up with some woke nonsense at this stage, but it's still gonna be good because, you know, it means something to my daughter and me. So The Old Guard was a great movie. Okay, so let's see if we can... Oh, we have asphalt speed bonus and whoopsie, there we go. Now, good thing about this is pow, so we can put things away if we need to. And healing. Do we have anything? Yeah, so I can't take that. It doesn't do anything, does it? Oh, it does. Awesome. I'm gonna waste one of these. Does this actually help? Let me see. Sprint... Oh, slightly fatigued. Oh yeah, we have to go over a... There we go. That should help. We get our fatigue back up. So we have 2 bow hunters. We have tech planets. Sledgies, don't care too much about them. Spearies, don't care. Knife guy, like it. Awesome. We have Brawling Volume 7. Boost up drinking beer no longer blurs your vision. And you boost last turn. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Gimme, 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 gimme. Where is the beer? Yes. Stamina regen, brawling damage. Does brawling damage also works with knives? Is that it, or is that purely just hand-to-hand combat? And okay, so I can just do this. Does the Frigolof's feet get to suck champagne about vampires, but fists only playthrough? Well, if I would do a fists only playthrough, yeah, I think from day number 1, you would have to give yourself this book, yeah? So I think it would only be fair. If you say fists only, yeah? Are you allowed to use fist weapons though? Like, so, like, I think brawling damage, does brawling damage works with fists? Tired of being bullied and zombies can't bite if you knock their damn teeth out. Knuckled weapons. See, that it's knuckled weapons, I think, that only are impacted by that. So, if you play a brawler, like only brawler, no guns, no nothing, yeah? I think you would have to give yourself that book as a baseline. That probably would make sense. Okay, so Horde Night is pretty much over now, so let's see what we have here. We can sell this. That's a duplicate. It's worth some money. We have some traps. Very nice. And what is this? Automatic Weapons Handling Handbook. Learn how to maintain your automatic weapons and keep... So that's more machine guns here. So let's get rid of that. Ooh, we found a Nomad headgear. Minus 5% usage, but it's heavy armor. I'm not a big fan of heavy armor, so I'm going to be scrapping that for pieces. And we have legendary parts. That is really good. Okay, so this is all for armor crafting. We have more urine here. Water from urine, okay. And... let's get some food into us. And we learn armor plating. Okay. Going to sell these. And we're going to plant these. Okay. Greetings from Germany. Heinz Möller. Schönen Gruß zurück. Oh, and you unlock the level 2 hunting knife. That is awesome. Yeah, so we can... I'm not going to upgrade from 1 to 2, but I definitely will once we... I like to kind of go from 1 to 4 to 6, or so I would say to 3. From 1 to 3 to 5. Because it costs a lot of resources to upgrade all that as well. Okay, so let's make another 20. There we go. Beautiful. How much wood do we have? Not that much. So anybody who doesn't know, I'm using some quality of life mods as well on my character. Let's pick up the bed. So this is considered a proper bed, so we have to actually... screw it. We're just gonna put the big bed down, that's it. There you go. Where are we gonna put it down? Over here. There we go. Make our sleeping area here. What was that? Now we need to dig for stone. Unless we can find a big boulder somewhere, it would be great. I don't think there's one nearby or anything. Is there? Because these small ones are pretty shitty for stone. Yeah, we don't seem to have a big boy. Yeah. Okay. Quentin Tarantino wrote a scene where the character drinks alcohol from Salma Hayek's foot, then puts himself as the character until we meet again. Oh, Jesus. There should be stone right here. It only goes 2 or 3 down, not even that much. You just have to make sure we don't have zombies destroy it even more. Is that it? Oh, okay. Well, there we go. Okay. Let's... Okay. And we need clay anyway, so to make cobblestone rocks. So let's... Juan, how are you? Okay, so this looks like we might get some stairs down there. So let's see. Excellent. There we go. I like how you can craft the iron tools and weapons from your inventory, so you're not locked behind a workbench to craft an iron axe. I think we... Do we not? Do we need... Can we? Iron axe? Really? Do you not need to make it in the workbench? I don't know. It looks like... I don't know. The lock is there, so... I'm not sure. Shubi, how are you? Okay, and now we can finally get into some stone. Yeah, we need food and drink actually, so I'm just noticing that. Okay. Does that work? Ah, god damn it. Okay, I think it works if we make if we use plates. Oh, Cooper builds. Jesus, it looks like you need your own builds, H2O. I hope your doggy is okay. Ah, god damn it. There we go. Yay! Ah, god damn it, these stupid frames. Okay, do you know what we're gonna do? Screw you, game. Screw you. Screw you. There you go. Yeah, he's fine, just laying around. He got some chicken for hiding meds. Very good. So this is our little mine shaft here, end of story. And we'll just go down here and do our thing. And then we can go and do some whatever we want in there. Nice. Okay. Let's go head to the rally point. Yeah, let's do the quest. Oh, we also need to eat and drink. Keep forgetting that. So let's see if we can make any more food. Grilled meat. I suppose that's all we can do for now. Do you have steroids to stop your injured leg further or prolonging the healing time? I don't know if that works. Your leg is splintered and needs time to heal. I don't think there's anything else you can do to make this better. So the steroids only increase your carrying capacity, I think. How did we make bacon and eggs? Oh, we already can make it, I think. Can we? Huh? Oh, we didn't have enough eggs. Yeah, in that case, stop what we're doing. Oh, I think it stops after the current thing is over. Let me see. So 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, so when you cancel a craft, it doesn't automatically stop. That's interesting. Okay. Okay, one more food here. And coffee, we leave that for Horde Night. Let's get some more water. There we go. Excellent. And stone goes in here as well. Now, workbench, do we have... There's cobblestone rocks. I was looking for that. So I knew we had more. I was so confused. So, yeah, this works out well. So we can build on top of that. Actually, let's see what the damage was. Did they damage anything? That's the thing. Okay, that's just a little bit of damage. So the ladders got just literally a little bit hit. Oh, this block here got a bit hit. It's just very tiny. Okay, so here when they were queued up here. Took, okay. Yeah, because here we had a lot of guys clumped up. Okay. Wow, that took very little damage. I could have damaged it as well with my gun, so I can't wait. Molotov cocktails, man. I hope this works as nicely in 7 Days to Die in our Navezgane playthrough. Because if that works, like tomorrow, the next episode of Navezgane is coming out, but I took a break from questing. I'm going back to my base and I'm kind of trying to work on something like that. But in the existing gas station, which is a bit tricky because it's not as high and you have to make that high, but then you have to go back down to bring it to your level. So, and it's not as high, so there will be rage mode, but it's just to see if with proper running zombies and everything, it works just the same. We actually have a lot of skill points, I think, as well now, so which is great. So we need to dig down here. How can I reach it? I have very long arms. Oh, is it a cellar door? Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into the cellar doors as well. Thank you for mentioning that, actually. Sorry, I didn't see that there, Gary. Okay. This is... I have to actually, let me see, 3. So 1, 2, 3. Four, 5, 6. 6. Okay. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12. Yeah, so it's 12 blocks in between, and then I have number 13 on top. So yeah, and then the idea is that we have a ladder here high enough that only I can jump on, And that we're not going to upgrade that ladder. This is going to keep moving back. So the idea is to have like something like maybe not a 3x3. We need a 5x5 probably. And then we have solid walls here. So we leave a little gap here, but we're going to put probably solid walls here and solid walls here. And that is so in case we get spitters and cops, so that we can actually kind of hide and let them come to us or something. I don't know how we're going to deal with the spitters and cops, to be honest. We could make some kind of protective wall here so that we can just hide, but still have enough to shoot them in the face here. So once they get to here, we shoot them in the face. I just don't want them to puke at me from down there, but try to come up here. And I don't think they puke at you while they're trying to climb up a ladder. Yeah. So thanks again, H2O. So I think we're safe once they're up on the ladder. It's just to prevent them from seeing us before they get on the ladder. And then once they're up here, it doesn't really matter if they want to puke at us or not, because if they stand still, the other zombies that come up bump into them and fall down, you know? So, and then once they, and so we can shoot them in the face, I guess. The only thing we have to worry about is birds. And yeah, we're gonna sort that out then with a proper wall. And I think there's acid spraying birds, so we might want to have a solid roof with spikes on top so that the birds just die when they hit the spikes, and that's it. And this one will be moved back. If we have a 5x5, this is gonna get moved back. So yeah. So that, yeah, it seems pretty, I know it's very high up and, you know, it's a lot of resources really, but it seems to be efficient enough. So all we have to do really is protect ourselves to be seen from the bottom, and then throw Molotov cocktails and everything, what we can, pipe bombs, everything on them. And that's it. Lucky 13, yes. Mason, how are you? Thanks to all the Shambi dogs, you have plenty of shaman ingredients, yes. So yeah, steroids. I'm not sure if that works. If I have steroids, let me double check. I might use one just to see. No, I don't have any more steroids. Let me read actually the steroid instructions. Carrying capacity, run speed, and water and duration. Minus 30 water. Steroids decrease encumbrance, allowing you to carry more items and allow you to run faster. They also allow you to move, perform actions normally when you have a sprained or broken limb. So they don't cure the sprained or broken limb. They just ignore it. Yeah? So, which makes sense, because steroids are not, it makes sense, yeah. So, yeah, that's interesting. So I couldn't make my sprain or break worse when I'm on steroids. That's really good. I never knew that. Thank you so much for letting me know that. Can I craft steroids here in this mod, or in general? Oh, we can. Is that like a default thing? Oh, 75. Yeah, Jesus. Yeah, that is some heavy stuff. Testosterone, of course. I have to hunt bears. Okay, so enough times wasted with the waffle and the bubble and everything else. So let's put my building stuff in here, and I think we're good. Let's actually see all the things we did. Homesteading, build a door, upgrade a wood block, crafting, survive a short night, survive one blood moon. Yeah, that one we don't worry about that yet. And then we had a couple of upgrades here in our passive skills. What did we get? There was a couple of new ones. Shooter from the West. Pistols have had their durability reduced by 1%, reload speed increased by 1%, and rate of fire is increased by 1. That is awesome. Robin Hood. same difference, I suppose. Bows and crossbows have had their durability durability reduction, reduced durability use. So it's the sentence is structured in two different ways. Sorry, yeah, it's just merged together. I think the mother is Russian. I think there's still the original Russian language here in one of those things. Yeah, here. So, is that Russian? If it's not, I apologize. It just looks to me. And then we have Night Killer, because we killed zombies at night. Bullseye at death's distance. What is that? Ranged weapon damage increased by 1%. What do we have to do? It's much safer to kill as many zombies as you can with a ranged weapon. Oh, okay. And then closer than desired. We're actually doing really well with that with our knife build. More melee damage. Yeah, very good. Is there anything new? We didn't get a level 1 anywhere else? No. Okay. It was just these two then. Okay. Interesting. Love it. Let's take this. This one we can sell because we're not going to use machine guns. At least I don't think machine guns is part of our build. Agility, gunslinger, no it's not. Okay. So we have a few points. Now, should we look at mastery? Sorry, perfection. We could put, say, if we put 1 point here in perfection, yeah, or two points, obviously, we now could spend, for example, 2 points to increase range damage or melee damage. But I think what we really want is this, because this increases your experience gained. So I think that is very important to spend points on. Look at the horde. What did I say? Large roaming hordes. Look at that. That is what a large roaming horde looks like from the Kane's bigger roaming hordes mod. Look at this. That is crazy. So how many zombies is that? Yeah, we have... Shit. How many zombies do we have here? I didn't read. Hang on. 325. Okay. What is my performance here? 45 frames. Holy shit. Okay, let's go. Oh, nice. Oh shit. What the hell? There was something behind me. That's why you want a Molotov cocktail, man. Hey, Charlie. You sneaky little lab woman. That's the ones. The ones in the labs are always the quiet ones. They're always the one that really get frisky. Okay, so we need to take some honey. Thank you. And we need to take a pill when we get back because we are fatigued, which is fine. So 325. That was 25, 31 zombies in one roaming horde. And when they spawn, they originally spawn and walk into your direction wherever you were kind of at the time they spawn. So if you are in a house, imagine you're in the basement of a house, yeah? And you're looting and there's no exit. You're just literally in the final room and you have a 31 size or bigger roaming horde come towards the house. Jesus, like, that is crazy. Oh, very nice. Okay, so yeah, we need to eat anyway, so I eat that. Bullets, thank you. Okay. Yeah, one more. 41 bullets, nice. So we've gotten our bullets back. Oh, perfect. And another drink. Sweet. Another magazine. Excellent. Oh, what is this? Ragdoll. Full automatic. Okay, that's automatic weapons. We don't really use them. Oh, yes. So you always have now 1 or 2 magazines in each bag, but it depends who dropped the bag. I think this is a biker potentially. Ranger, endurance, medium armor. Endurance is the key to successful survival. Increase the stamina. Stamina bonus +5, but it's medium armor though. Avalanche. After you know how to move and roll, you can usually get out of the way of an avalanche in one piece. Take 50% less damage from collapsing mines. Awesome. Loads of bullets. I love it. Oh, yes. Are we gonna get level 3? Yes! We're gonna make ourselves a new knife. And I think we need to make it on the workbench. Oh, hunting knife, level 3. Look at that. We just need some wood, so we need to go close to our base. I have CraftFromContainers turned on. It's a mod, which is amazing. So we don't have wood. Seriously? You don't have any wood? Or was I still too far away? Wow. We actually used up all our wood. That is crazy. Okay. Oh, sorry. There we go. That's fatigue gun. And I think we're good. Let's make a bit more red tea. Yeah, we don't need... let's make 10. Oh, yes, we got our testicles back. Put them straight back down. Very lucky with this one. With this one, we got 2 mushrooms and seed twice in a row now. Okay, let's get some wood. And then we're gonna make the tier 3 hunting knife. What mod? So the main mod is obviously Project Z, which does a lot of changes, you know, with trades and, you know, all that stuff. If you need to know all the details, if you go to the very first stream, I have the link pinned to the mod, and I go in the first, I think, 20 minutes of the stream or so, we go through everything the mod does. And then on top of that, I have, let's see, what's the mod? Let's... where's my common folder? Project Z. Project Z common. Yeah, mods. I have CraftFromContainers, double vehicle speed. You know, just it's more fun to get quick from A to B. Wandering Horde frequency, which is the mod that increases the wandering hordes and also increases the size of the wandering hordes. It's by Kickz. And then from Kickz as well, always open traders to make sure we can go anytime to a trader to pick up quests or hunt them in. Then we have OcbStopFuelWaste, which makes sure that things that are using fuel, like fire, like stop burning once you finish cooking, so you can just leave your wood in there. And then we have Quickstack, which is the stuff that moves things to and from. your inventory from your boxes. You have to be near them though, otherwise it doesn't work. Okay. Oh. There we go. And now we can make the hunting knife. Yes. And that takes a minute to craft. Can we make any better bows? Yes, we can. Awesome. And the wooden bow, we can make a tier 2 wooden bow, but we don't have any wooden bow parts, which is fine. So new bow and a new knife, and we're gonna leave that knife here as a backup. Oh, I don't know what that is doing there. There we go, a few more seconds and then we're good. Alright, let's head over to the quest. You look like you're melting. Oh man, it's disgustingly sticky here. It's like I said, it's only about, well, in the room where I'm in now, it's probably around what, about 25, 26 degrees, I would say. It's just very, yeah, not nice. Let's actually bring some seeds home when we get them, so yeah, we don't need that. We don't need that. So this is open. Is there anything worth looting right here? Those. Excellent. Okay, let's go. Let's start. Car is not lootable. Oh, this car is lootable though. Didn't know that. I didn't see that one. Yeah, I know. Sometimes in the beginning though, in the entrances, you have some nice things. So let's see, repair kits. Yeah, we'll leave the seeds in the bike. Probably won't get more. This one we can scrap. We can always craft more if we need to. Leave the seeds there. We're gonna get more of that. We're probably not gonna get more of that. Okay. Oh. Nice, we can sell those. Oh, is there something we can do with dyes now in this mod? No, but with color we probably can. We scrap more? Can we do any more of that? Deco banners. Oh, okay. Oh. Yes, that's actually really good. I like it. Okay, in that case, we scrap it. Might as well pick. Ooh, yes. Oh, vitamins, we can make them now. That's awesome. Okay, improved repair tools, nice. I have to go upstairs. Genie Mac. Okay, we're getting over encumbered again. Anything above 15 Cs won't work, yes. During the day, I don't mind too much. I work, I have a desk in my kitchen, a work table in the kitchen that we put in the back, and it's right beside the back door, so I can leave the back door open, which is nice. And it's always, there's always a bit of cold air coming in, and it also allows the dog to go out. I just have to keep an eye on him because Dick Cooper likes to eat ground. I don't know, it's just they like having earth in their face. It's just really weird. And he knows he's not supposed to do it. Ooh, we can craft our own. Yeah, it doesn't matter. So he knows when to do it and when not to do it. Every time I look to check up on him, he's like just lying there with his face on the ground. I'm not doing anything. And as soon as you turn your head and you put your headphone on, if you're quick enough, you turn around, he has his face right in the ground, chewing my grass. What a douchebag. I wouldn't change him for anything, though. Seems the game wants you to be a bowman. Well, it's the same. It's the same spec, agility. So archery and deep cuts, and we have 1 point in archery, so we are getting bow magazines, of course. From the shadows, hidden strikes. Ooh, look at that, an extra sneak damage. Nah, let's go. More agility. Yeah, let's go more agility. 2 points. Because it costs us 2 points now every time to advance. And going in agility generically is also good because the generic one also increases your headshot damage and your dismemberment damage, which is great. And we're mainly working with headshots here. Oh, yes. Okay. Oh, we can pick up another big king-size bed. Actually, we can just sit on it. We can just leave it here and use it in the house. That's awesome. Oh, Jesus. He clipped right through there. Go further upstairs, okay. Oh, nice. But we only have one lockpick. Oh, that's all. Oh, it's already empty. Okay, is there anything we can throw out? Sand. I want to start bringing seeds home because it would be good to start looking at farming. Ooh, a rogue hood, more banknotes and dukes, and it's light armor actually, which is really nice. A true rogue and a full set bonus. Is there not partial set bonuses as well now? Because I think we already have a rogue. No, that's athletics gloves. Let's wear them. Let's take that out. Oh well. Oh, we got another hunting knife. Very nice. We can melt this down, or we can. How much does it scrap? Into 60. Yeah. For space reasons, we might as well scrap. We're not going to keep the plant fiber anyway. Oh, yes. Okay. Is that all of them? Okay, that was all of them. Nice, another cooking magazine. These things here, I don't know, I never know if I need them for anything. Super Elixir Horde Expert. What? That's crazy. You don't run from the Horde runs from you. Applies a buff to the character. Grandpa's Elixir, Sturdy, Recog, Frostbite, Basic. So it applies all 3 of them to you. That's crazy. So Grandpa's Learning Elixir, Skull Crusher, Frostbite. That is crazy. You are indestructible. Applies buffs to the character. So it's like a multi-buff drink. I mean, you can also just take them all individually, I guess. Yeah, but I kind of like it that it kind of lets you craft something that, you know, for convenience. There you go. Yeah, let's eat that. We actually do need to eat. Do we have anything to drink on us? No. I remember the good old days when you could fuse items to improve the duration of the one you were using. Oh, the durability? Yeah. Does War of the Walkers still allows you to do that? With the workbenches. I think War of the Walkers still allows you to do that. Oh, miner helmet. Okay. We keep those for gimmicky bonuses. Honey, I found out honey is a natural antibiotic and cures most of the nasty infections you can get these days. I learned a little trick how you sometimes get honey from harvesting trees. That is amazing. Okay. All right. Actually, we already have these two, so let's put chair down in that case. Yeah, but if you later on need them to craft any of that stuff, then you don't have enough, isn't it? I mean, we just don't need ever antibiotics, but we do need first aid kits at some point. That's why I throw out the sandwiches. Can we craft them though? No. I remember when we used to be able to craft them. Do you remember that? I thought that was such an awesome feature. Again, why the hell did they remove this? It makes no sense to me. Remember where you had like, I don't think it was a mod. I think it was in the base game where you could inject yourself and draw blood out, and you could make a blood bag. Yeah. And it removed then so something like 25 points of your health. Yeah. And so you could make like 3 blood bags or something. The blood draw kits. That was amazing. Why did they ever remove this? I don't get it. I mean, I know they kind of go, okay, blood bags should be rare, yeah? But literally a blood bag to make a first aid kit, how is that different from me drawing my own blood? Like, I thought that was an absolute awesome feature. I think what they should do is, they should have left it in, but they should add the risk. I know dysentery is not realistic because you can't get dysentery from it, but it's the only type of disease really that the game has. So they could have done it that if you draw your blood, there's like a 50% chance you get dysentery. The turrets in toilets, that is awesome, because the only purpose they had were that you could have them in your inventory and collect them. Sorry, and throw them. So they were like rocks. They distracted the zombies. I thought it was an absolute amazing feature. Yeah. I mean, you just ignored them, but I think having a game where some items are just really just rubbish items is great. It's good crack. Okay, we're so over-encumbered. The wisest thing to do right now is to get on our bicycle and go and get that airdrop. That's the most sensible thing to do right now. Flaming arrows, nice. Oh, flaming arrows, that's gonna be coming in very handy with that bench, with that ladder. Yeah, we got very lucky with the book drops, to be honest. Yeah, Night Stalker 4, Urban Combat 5, and Wasteland Treasure. Which ones are they? Let me see. What did you say? Wasteland Treasure 1. Yeah, Honey, great find. Absolutely. Urban Combat 5. Landmines trigger 2 seconds slower. And craft cigars to look cool like a sexual Tyrannosaurus. Sexysaurus Rex, yeah. And then what did you say? Night Stalker. Never encumbered at night. Yeah, that's such a great book. What is this building? Is that a police station? Wow, Grover High. Oh, that's a high school. Awesome. Rolling, rolling on a river. Ooh, hang on. Dude, what a great little find. Yeah, in this mod, these nodes are massive. You know the way in the end you always get a little bonus when you destroy something? I wonder when you destroy that, is the bonus based on the overall health of the node? And you get like 5,000 scrap or something as a bonus in the end. Oh, Tina Turner, great. Yeah, absolutely great singer. Darkness Falls has them in it. Very nice. Yeah, I have to do a Darkness Falls playthrough at some point again. But again, I don't play Darkness Falls with hordes at all. I play it for the progression. I like playing through Darkness Falls progressively, as in, you know, and I would actually turn biome progression off as well. All this nonsense with the storms and all that crap, I would turn that off, because Darkness Falls is all about the actual progression of defeating the ever-coming hordes of demons, you know, and destroying all the portals. Unless he changed the mod, but I think the mod always was about, you know, starting off in the forest biome, the first military bunkers you find there, they have certain keys, and then you can basically get keys for bunkers in the next biome. Then I think even in some of those military bunkers, they have special crafting stations that you can't craft yourself. You can craft copies of them only on the crafting stations in those special military bunkers. So you have to bring all the special resources with you. And then you can craft one of those stations in one of those stations. It's really weird, but it's awesome. So like Darkness Falls is one of the best mods, I think, designed, where you feel being forced into different biomes and progressively getting through the game. It's rewarding. Holy shit. What the hell? Why would that airdrop drop there? That is just so nasty. But how fast can we get it? How fast could we get it? Okay, hang on a second. So how many seconds do we get? 30 seconds. How far do we get in 15 seconds? Oh! There's a hole. Okay, we have to get out. We're not gonna get far. No, 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 we're not gonna get far. No, no, no. Jesus Christ, what am I doing? Okay. Screw you, you stupid airdrop. Can't believe it. God damn it. Go hard, go fast, yeah. Did you see the big hole in the ground? If I would have fallen down into that hole, that would be it. No coming out in 30 seconds. Absolutely no friggin' way. What a douchebag airdrop. Holy crap. That is so not funny. Yeah, no, I'm gonna make a... Well, we know where the airdrop is now. And let's see if we get some honey, actually. I used mine. What am I missing down there? Oh, my shovel. No honey. Okay. I wonder if you are a developer and someone ends up a mod for your game that makes it even better game than yours, but it's your game, how would you feel? Angry or not? Well, not really. I think it's important that developers who make games should believe in their vision. Yeah, they shouldn't make... I know it sounds really stupid, like, yeah, but they shouldn't make games for other people. They should make games for themselves. If you make a game that you would like to play, that you would enjoy playing, and you do enjoy playing, that is fine. Yes, and if you are a AAA company that only is interested in money, then yeah, sure, that doesn't apply. But I think if you're, especially if you're an indie dev, making a game that you enjoy playing the way you make it is more important than making a game that everybody wants to play. Yeah. And if you have a very unique, weird taste in what you would like to play, yeah, your game might not be a selling success, but you made a good game. Yeah. In context, obviously. I don't know why the flip can I not get out of here? Jesus. Stupid fence. And so I think it's more important. Yeah, but if you're in it for the money, of course, then, you know, it doesn't matter what you enjoy. You just do what Palworld did. And, well, they kind of made a game they want to play as well. But you do what Palworld did and just take all the best parts out of every game that people enjoy the most and bring them all together in one game story. There's nothing wrong with that either. But, yeah, I mean, is it an ego thing? Yeah, sure. If you find that there's overhaul mods that change the way the game works, and more people prefer playing the mod than the vanilla game, I don't think it's, yeah, your ego is bruised or whatever, but in the end of the day, I think you still made a game that sold millions of copies. You did well, and yeah, there's not, even if the majority of people don't play the game the way you want them to, that's fine, you know. It's okay.
If now that
But
you
yeah, I
did
can
the
see
job,
how
I
for your
guess you
ego
ain't
that could
that
be a
damn
problem.
bad after all.
So this one is not our delivery quest. So what this is this special quest that we got, and we actually completed this one. So
You
if
think you're
we
pretty smart
talk to
now,
him now,
don't
we
you?
get a reward.
Here's
That's
your
brilliant.
pay,
So
Einstein.
let's. I'm actually always out of wood, so in this case, I'm gonna get actually 400 wood. This one here is our clear area and retrieve supplies. Let's get the Molotov cocktails actually for Horde Night. Yes, thank you.
Take a
And
look,
let me
buy
sell
some shit,
all of
get the
this.
hell out.
Go.
Be careful out
And
there.
do you have-
wouldn't want make up your mind. Well,
sorry.
there's a fucking door. Why don't you use it?
I think we can do a night quest. Federal appliance. Ooh, infestation though, but that's too far away. Let's
I
do
don't
this.
like you. Get moving, jackass.
So
Just
what
don't
is it?
pay
1
by
o'clock?
the hour.
Is it? You have to wait until 1 o'clock before you can make that, do the quest, or can you just go for it? Let's go for it. I mean, it's right there, the quest, and our house is there as well. So we can just stop by our house quickly. We read that quest. That's chapter 2. Okay, let's do that. And what else do we have here? Do that, do that. That's for Horde Night. That. Here we go. And that's, can we put that into the knife? No. Oh shit, I hear something. Oh, that's only a crawler. Okay. Okay, good. Let's go. Let's drink and let's eat. While we're close to our chests, let's repair. Okay, good. Can you put those mushrooms on the bed? I can try. Oh, we actually have deer come out at night. Yeah, it's just... Let's do the... Oh, crap, apple. Oh, my dear lord, can you just stop? It's a bicycle! It's not a wheelchair. Would you stop? Jesus. Genie, Mac. You would think I'm driving a bike on crutches. Here we go. So can we do it? Or do we have to wait until 1 o'clock? We can. Good. Okay. I think once you started the quest, you're not under time pressure anymore. I could be wrong. Oh, that's a sledgy book, 50%. Okay, petrol's clawhammer 3. Nice. Okay, let's get the car. Am I playing with any other mods attached to this? Yes. I was saying that earlier. I'm playing with CraftFromContainers, Quickstack, double vehicle speed, wandering horde frequency, which makes bigger hordes and more frequent hordes, not horde night hordes, but just roaming hordes, always open traders, and OcbStopFuelWaste. And Project Z is obviously the main mod that I'm playing here. So darkness, false. Okay. Zombies taste like chicken. Yes. So, and I play with feral sense on to make the whole thing more interesting as well. Okay, so postal office, restore the power of federal appliances. Okay, so let's head inside. Ooh. Nice. Yes. Oh, we already know that, so we can tell that. Oh, ×6 sneak bonus. That was amazing. God damn it, I have such a potato aim. Is the potato aim from living in Ireland? It takes years of practice. Dude, you could not play as bad as me on purpose, okay? You couldn't. Like, missing a zombie's head when it's literally taking up the whole screen, that takes years of practice. They should actually name a perk after me that decreases your aim. Oh, is that it? Yeah. Yeah, let them come through here, I guess. Oh, Pija. Nice. Is that that sounds like a roaming horde. All right, let's come in then, I guess. Eager beaver, dude. I don't think you belong to this. No. Oh. Okay. Oh. 4-time damage is enough, I guess. Oh, is that it? Okay. Is that still part of the same building? Fido? Fido? Mother of testicles, this is so scary pants. Okay, let's actually, we need a lot of stone, and these... Client kill. There's another generator here, no? Yeah, look at that. Good amount of stone. I love these things for stone. I can't see a single zombie. I bet you they're up there somewhere. Jesus. Oh, nice. Oh shit, we got hit for fatigue? Interesting. When did we get the fatigue? Didn't realize that. I thought, oh, we must have gotten it even though we didn't get hurt and we avoided damage. We still can probably get the fatigue thing applied to us. Yeah. There we go. Oh, about 3 minutes ago? Oh, shit. Oh, it's a pity they're heavy. I don't like heavy armor. I don't ever play in heavy armor. I just don't like it. Ooh, ×4 mod. Okay. Resources, all the mining is slowing you down. Craft basic resources like ore, stone, and wood into more compact stacks. Oh, okay. Oh. I don't think Tobias, can anyone explain to me like I'm a child how aiming a firearm uses as much stamina as holding a bow drawn? Also the whole point of the compound bow is that even a child can hold them fully drawn. Game reasons, game logic, that's the only explanation. Also in general, and that's one of the common themes I find in 7 Days to Die. 7 Days to Die uses the most simplistic possible easiest implementation of anything. Yeah. If you, for example, look at things like, oh, this one does extra damage. It's all additive. I don't think anything is really using really complicated algorithm with diminishing returns and, you know, 0.3% increase multipliers. You know, everything is very basic. So when they decided aiming uses stamina, I'm pretty sure it's just one piece of code. No matter what, as soon as you aim, no matter what the weapon, it uses stamina. And that's it. And I don't even think there's a separate stamina usage algorithm or anything complicated for any of the different weapons. It's the same with the badge system. They could have done this in so many different possible ways that are more intuitive. Like, I think it's great that they have the smoothies. This is really great, yeah. But they could have done so much more with that you have the smoothies, and then as you start getting into the burnt biome using the smoothies, you start becoming a little bit more resistant, because the more exposure, the more resistance, yeah. And then over time, whatever, plus your smoothies, you start getting more resistance. And as you spend more time in the burnt biome, you know, eventually you unlock the either automatic, which would probably be best, not RNG, automatically, yeah, without this, yeah, as soon as, like this here, you know, the way it says spend 15 minutes in the burnt forest. So after 15 minutes, it should give you a recipe unlock that you can craft a mod for your gear, similar to how you have here, that makes you immune to the biome effect. But after 15 minutes, your smoothies triple in length or something. So there's no need for badges. There was zero need for badges, yeah? But if you don't use the badges, you have to create something a little bit more thoughtful. You have to use more of your brain to come up with a solution that might be fun. But again, I'm pretty sure the conversation, like I work for companies, it's the same everywhere. The conversations go, what is the easiest, most simplest way to do it? The least time consuming and the least risk of introducing any issues in any existing feature. Badges. It is just the most simplest thing to do. And that is a common theme, I think. And again, I'm not complaining. I love this game. I'm just saying it is very clear. It's a fact that 7 Days to Die does everything the most simplistic way possible in the implementation. I don't think there's a single complicated thing in 7 Days to Die. Like, not complicated as in to master. I'm talking about, you know, how things work, you know, in the game. Like buffs, debuffs. They could have, again, fatigue. They could have played around with that and say, if you're fatigued, you probably should lose 10% more stamina on any action that costs stamina. If your ankle is swollen, yeah, you don't use more stamina, but stamina, regaining stamina is slowed down by 10%. They could have made so many different ways of dealing with that. But what is the easiest way? Hey guys, whenever you have a debuff, just change the values of max health that you have lost. It's simple. And I think it's very, very obvious, you know, so that they didn't really want to do anything that is not simple. And it's not a bad thing necessarily. It just, you know, it's just sometimes comes across a bit too simple. But again, this is not a rant. This is not a bad thing. It's just stating a fact. Yeah, I know the badges, but I don't think they're very immersive. So yeah, I'm glad they have them because it's something. It's better than nothing. Absolutely, yeah. But they could have done that in a much more immersive way than you clicking here, redeeming your badge. It could have been way more immersive and automatic. Yeah, that as you go into the burnt biome, you're like, oh shit, you know, how do I deal with that? Smoothies. Yeah, great. Yeah. So you do that. Why do I have to click on this button and redeem it? Why is there exactly the same amount of numbers? Why do I have to get lead from this biome? But this shouldn't even exist. Yeah, that makes no sense to me. Yeah. They want you to be aware of that you get nitrate powder in the biome. Yeah, sure. You know, just tell me about it. You don't have to, you know, make it a thing that I must do in the burnt biome. Yeah, it just seems weird. Yeah. Like killing zombies again, it's kind of redundant. Yeah. I think you do that anyway. You're going into the burnt biome, most likely in a zombie game, to kill zombies. Yeah. So I don't think it should matter if you killed 5 or 10 or 1. I don't think so. And again, the burnt smoothie, yeah, you need to cook it to get into the burnt biome. Why make it a thing that I click on and redeem? It just makes no sense to me. And in the end, to have a badge that I can see in my inventory, just let me craft a mod for my gear. Unlock a recipe where I have to find... That's where you could use this, yeah? Once you spend a certain amount of time in the burnt biome, increase the time for your smoothies automatically, and then give me a recipe that requires me to actually get the resources, like nitrate powder. So for the mod to make me immune to the burnt forest, I need to get nitrate powder. I need to maybe even get mushrooms. It doesn't matter if they come from the burnt biome, nobody cares, yeah? I have to get mushrooms. I have to, you know, and I have to craft that mod onto a non-primitive armor piece. So all this could still happen, but you could have done it in a more immersive way, if you know what I mean. So unlock a recipe, and that recipe requires you to do things in the burnt biome to get the ingredients, and then you craft it on your workbench, you know? Yeah, I suppose, yeah, it walks players through it, but they used to have this amazing thing here as well that they removed, I think. I don't know when they removed that, which was literally was, you know, explaining things to people. A tutorial, whatever it was. It had, I don't even know where it is. I don't think it exists anymore. It had like an icon here, you click on it, and your journal. You know the way you had a journal? Read the journal. It's an open world survival game. Yeah. Figure things out. Yeah, figure them out by going to the burnt biome and shit, a message pops up saying like, oh, you know, look at crafting smoothies, you know, you need to prepare for the burnt biome. That's immersive. It's like, oh shit, okay, what are smoothies about? And then you go and say, oh, smoothies, okay. So there's many ways of doing it. All I'm saying is there's a lot of ways of doing that would be more immersive and feel less like a check mark, like a spreadsheet where you just check things off, you know? I mean, even this mod solved a lot of the problems, not problems, but made a lot of things more immersive by adding quests. Yeah, even instead of having challenges, having things as quests in your quest journal is already a huge change. This could literally do exactly the same thing as this. You know, quest goes to the tutorial. The first quest is this. The second quest is this. The third quest in basic survival is this. Make it exactly the same, except I don't have to click on an icon and click redeem. Instead, I have something immersive like a quest. And I go to the trader, hand it in, just like this mod does. And the reward is I unlock the next quest and I get a reward. That is a lot of more immersive than me going into here and going, okay, redeem, 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 redeem. Again, loads of options, but what is the most simplistic way of doing it? That way. So yeah, again, it's not bad. It works. It's great. You know, I love that they have biome progression in it. It's an absolute great thing that is better than before. But the choices, how things are done, is always the easiest and most simplest. Let's see what we can get from Wrecked here. Ooh. I mean, this mod definitely adds a lot of things that I think are more immersive, which is nice, even with the passive skills. Burnt biome. The time is a bit excessive, but you could lower that to 15 minutes, half an hour, 45 minutes, 1 hour, yeah? But the default game could have done that. Yeah, after you spend 15 minutes in the burnt biome, yeah, your smoothie now lasts 3 minutes longer. Yeah, the rest is not needed. Yeah, but your potassium nitrate now when you mine potassium nitrate, you get 5% more potassium nitrate. Yeah. In this case, they could have just left it out, but just purely the smoothie that could have been in the base game. And after 15 minutes, 6 minutes. Yeah. So if you spend 5 hours in the burnt biome, your smoothies last so long that you only need one smoothie probably for a whole horde night. And that's it. And then eventually you unlock the recipe or find the ingredients to make the recipe to do the badge equivalent and install it in your armor. Yeah. So,
well, you proved me
obviously
wrong.
the mod was able
Now
to do it, so it is quite simple.
And get the hell out of here.
We're gonna take that. That's why I like this mod. It does a lot of immersive stuff like that. What do we have here? Let's do an infestation. I know it's a kilometer away, but I want to see an infestation.
Next time, you again? What?
So
you got a fucking crush on me or something?
And is it day 10 now?
Thank you very much, and now you can go fuck yourself.
And yeah, I mean, it's easy to look at things and say, oh, I would have done it differently. And I'm not saying I would have done it differently. No, I'm just saying there is a lot of options. But I'm a software developer myself. A lot of times what you want to do and what you think is the best experience for the user is not really what you have time to implement. It doesn't often align. Yeah, I mean, I'm working on features right now that we have just about planned, and we already have deadlines when we have to get them done, and we still have to learn the technology even. Yeah, so it is the same everywhere, no matter where you work. It's just the life of software development, you know. So, and is there many, and even when we had our planning conversations, we were like, oh, we should probably do it like that or this. That would probably be much better and future proof when we have to expand on it. Yeah, but we don't really have the time. It would be nice if we could, but let's put it on the back burner as technical debt, and let's do it this way first. But you know what's going to happen. We're going to do it this way first. Nobody's going to look at it again. It's just the way it is, you know. I forgot to get my fatigue tablet, but that's okay. Let's open these. We're gonna survive. What magazines do we have? Go. Oh, wooden bow quality 3. I can't wait to get wooden bow parts. That would probably be great. Oh shit. What the hell? Sneaky son of a gun. Yeah, exactly. 1-3, we have time to 2. Exactly, and I get it. So again, none of this is negatively meant to be like, oh yeah, 7 days to die, just don't know what they're doing. Absolutely not. No. If anything, they found a very nice, elegant enough solution for everything they wanted to do, you know. And then you have mods. They can do exactly, you know, all the stuff that we wanted instead, or, you know, and other people might look at the system the way it is in 7 days ago. That's the best system ever, you know. So absolutely, there is always this stupid bird. Okay, so let's see what we got. What is that dizzy thing? Jesus. Concussion, yeah. You see, but this is what I mean. Like, you get fatigued, you have minus 16.8 health. You get concussion, you have minus 24.6 health, yeah? Now, let's say I get myself in a situation in this tower where I get all the other negative effects. I'm gonna end up with 5 health. Just kill me, man. Yeah? Like, if death seems to be a better alternative than trying to survive the challenge of the buffs, I don't think the implementation is good. So, you know, oh, look at that. We can actually use this now. Not because of our broken limbs, but yeah, we're overburdened. Might as well. That one we can sell. That one we can use. Okay, can we dump anything into the bike? Let's actually repair. Oh, do we not have a repair kit? There we go. You keep going back because of watching me. No, I think it's fair enough. You know, I have a fun time playing the game. I mean, I paid literally, I think at the time, less than €20 for the game on a sale even. Yeah, and I played over 5,200 hours on it. I think I owe them. Ooh, and that one is for selling. Actually, yeah, machete. Oh, machete parts are for the knife. We want to keep them. Let's see if there's any magazines in here. Yes, brilliant. And stone. Now we can make more cobble. Stone rocks, nice. Let's get some feathers actually as well. I like all the ad revenue over the years from 7 Days to Die videos and everything. You know, that's makes up for it. I think the zombies came down. We made the zombies come down stairs, I think. With the arrow, when we shot the arrow. Oh, yes. How did you get in here? Oh, shit. Fuck! Oh, now we're getting a roaming horde. Are you kidding me? Jesus. And what a roaming horde it is. Okay, here we go. Actually, you know what? Let me just see something here. Okay. Line up, guys. You see, this is what I mean. The big roaming hordes, yeah? That is the problem. That's there's no need to have zombies run. Walking zombies, that is a perfectly valid threat right now. Oh man. Yeah, these ones we're gonna sell as well. And we're gonna sell this. Oh, look at that. Nice. And I kind of was trying to get them to go into a single line for easy headshots, and then, oh, lacerations. Lacerations, we can get rid of lacerations. We can get a little bit of health back. Yay! A little bit of health is coming back. It's not coming back by itself, but yeah. So, but we were able to go around here so that we don't lose the quest. So that we can actually stay within the quest area, which is obviously important. The big horde wasn't from the quest. That was from the... Yeah, it could be that the type of zombies that spawned in the horde was kind of coming from the... Oh, shit. Jeez, look at those legs. Deanie Mac. Egger did not skip leg day. Wow, this was awesome. I'm really loving this. Oh, and before we, of course, we're gonna sell these. We're gonna keep that. Sell these. Sell these. Keep that. Keep that. And actually, let's put something unimportant in case it doesn't work. Seriously. Now. Okay. And now we're gonna take... Ooh, medicine. Let's get that steel. I missed the back in the east wall on the outside. Okay, I'm gonna have to check that. There's a bird here somewhere. Oh shit! There was a ammo crate. Oh, we never opened the fucking main loot box. Jesus. Urban Combat 3. Sneaking over trash makes no sound. Nice. More armor. Enforcer gloves. We're gonna look at that in a little bit. And let's go back up here again. There. Ammunition. First shot. Now where's that rabbit? God damn it, you made me lose that rabbit. You suck, zombie. Oh, there he is. East wall. So east wall, you said I missed something here. A bag, is it? Oh, the outer wall. Oh, wow. Thank you. That is really cool. I'm gonna let him live. Yeah, this is what I really like about the random roaming hordes and, you know, always walking zombies, but you have like the zombies set to maximum and loads of roaming hordes and... Hey, drop bomb, sprinting power attacks have a big chance of knocking your opponent down. It's actually pretty awesome. It kind of is more, I don't know, realistic is not the right word because zombies are not real, but you know the way you watch the classic zombie movies where the zombies are really slow, but eventually you just get overwhelmed because there's no more exits. They have you pinned down into a corner. They're coming from all sides, and very slowly you're facing your death. It's not a fast death. When they get you, yeah, sure, it's fast enough, but it's until they get you, it is just you're looking at impending doom, and it's just it takes its sweet time, you know. Wow, that is a lot of hours. 14,500 hours. I think we got the blue one all right. But yeah, that was awesome. That's exactly what I like, you know. It's like the original zombie experience. You think you're safe somewhere, like the guys in the supermarket, and eventually the guys breaks through, you know, and oh, nice, another knife magazine. Okay. An 8 scope, that's too much. 8 scope is too much. That's for a good sniper rifle, all right. Zombies ain't real, you round earth. Yeah, I like the contact grenades though, because the real grenades do too much damage to my blocks, so I wouldn't want to really use them. Oh, seriously? Right in the jewels, right in the jewelies. Is there a passive skill? You punch zombies in the nuts, you can level up. Not in the nuts, but there is a passive skill for punching zombies, yes. There is one for using your hands, I think. What is it? Well, melee damage, yeah. So, any like fists or whatever. So we killed so far over 200 zombies with melee. 312 actually, and it increases our damage by 8% so far. Oh wow, with your aim? Sorry. Excuse me. Sorry, what do we have here? Currently 417 zombies killed by headshot. Okay, hold your horses there, Charlie. Okay. Yeah, but I could do is like the funny thing is when I'm in a panic, yeah, my aim for ranged weapons seems to be all of a sudden spot on. But if I have all the time in the world and I see that zombie coming like this from all the way in the distance, I miss all the shots and actually end up getting hit. And it's like, what the actual hell, yeah? But when I'm in panic mode and I'm running around and I do the odd shot, they usually end up hitting somewhere, you know? It's crazy. I suppose it's all about overthinking things. If you overthink it, you know, then it usually doesn't work. Oh, the 417 headshots? Yeah, I used about, what, 600 ammo or something. No, most of these were knife kills. That's what I'm saying. Knife kills are easy enough, but well, I do miss sometimes as well. Depends. Yeah, when they're jiggy their head, you know, things like that. There we go. Okay, let's take this out. Let's put that in. Let's take this out. Do we have any more seeds in here? Yeah. See, it's always important to have 4 nitrate to make sure you're overburdened. Jesus Christ. I can barely move, dude. How close am I making level 3? Actually, that's a really good point. I haven't really looked at, because we're not using the skill tree for that, but it still doesn't mean we shouldn't craft one. That's actually correct, yeah. So, can we make an AK-47? Already no. We have 2 magazines in machine guns, so... we can make a tier 2, and that's it. So... yeah, I think I don't need it really. I think the pistol is good enough. But the reason I like to have these 2 is because they use 2 different ammo types. So we might just buy some.
Congratulations. Here's your reward.
It's only 1. Seriously? We get that in the burnt biome. I suppose at least that is something to learn.
My shop, my rules. You follow or you fuck off.
Okay.
All that gawking at goods and that's all you buy? You want something? Oh, some days I don't even know why I open the doors.
Because I have a mod installed that makes you be open 24/7, my friend. We made a lot of red tea at home actually, but I do like to buy the coffee. The hunter mod, now that we can craft it, yeah, the hunter mod is, let me see, 24 to all, it's only animals, so the only time we would need it is if we go into biomes to fight bears. Yeah, so I suppose the good thing about having that mod is like, if you don't have anything else to put into your slots, yeah, absolutely, you might as well put that in because it gives you extra, increases your actual damage. But also, if you ever come across a bear then, or zombie dogs or something, they die very quickly. So I would assume they're counted as animals. Oh, we never picked up a new quest. Yeah, we come back here. Let me just unload everything first. Put turds back in the game to throw them at wrecked. Yeah. Okay, reload speed, sniper rifles, round per minute sniper rifles. Okay. Oh, reload speed gunslinger. Yes, that is me actually. Let's wear it. But then, oh, reload speed 2%. What is gunslinger? These gloves were worn back in the days of Wild West, increasing pistols reload speed. Full set increases the damage. Oh, gunslinger. Do you know what? We're gonna put a point into that because we are using, you know, pistols as our main weapon. I want more magazines for pistols, that's for sure. And then we're gonna put another 2 points in here. And then we're gonna start healing ourselves. So let's take that. Let's take that. Let's take that. Yeah, okay, we're good. Now let's repair. Do I have no mods that I can put in anywhere? This one is stamina mobility, so we can put that into the gloves, I guess. Oh. They don't have a penalty. The helmet? No. Alright, fair enough. Can only make 2 because it takes, Jesus, 5 glue, 10 springs. Well, it's craft 2, and then we're gonna put 1 into here, and we're gonna put 1 into here, or into here, or whatever, in case we come across an animal. So put it into the ranged ones, I guess. So you don't want to craft them? You think we shouldn't craft them? Anyway. Let's see if we can craft an upgrade for our knife. Our knife is level 5 yet? No. Okay. Pistol. Handgun? Oh, we can't make handguns yet. Jesus. Oh, sorry, pistols. What? Oh, crap. All the medicine I have? Yeah, okay. Use. And use. There we go. So I think we're kind of comfortable here now, so maybe it's time to do some smoothies and get prepared for the burnt biome. And then we come back here for Horde Night or something. That would be pretty sweet. So let's see where the next trader actually is. There's the opening trade routes. 2.8 kilometers. Oh, Jesus. Which direction? Oh, here. It's west. Jesus, that is quite a distance away. I suppose we could build this in every biome. We just need, oh man, I don't see, this is the one thing now is you have to go into the burnt biome. But this is so far away. And I don't want to carry all my shit over to the burnt biome. So I suppose the idea is you have a Horde Night here, then you feck off into the burnt biome. You spend 7 days there, 6 days there, just collecting resources that you have to bring all the way back here. Oh, man. I don't know. It just... It just doesn't feel. I fail to see how the progression is supposed to work. You still need to come back to your home base. You still need to be like, you're not gonna be expected to carry all that shit around with you, and like you can't. It's impossible. You need an RV mod. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Does Rec have any bow parts? That's actually a very good question. It would be good to check. I forget to buy parts all the time. Like even in my Navezgane playthrough, I forget to constantly check for rifle parts.
It was a good evening until you could make up your mind or make your way out.
Oh, he has 3. Buy them all. That is really good. And I also saw eggs, so that's great because we can make our bacon and eggs then. Should I buy the meat? Do we have enough meat? It's quite expensive actually.
Don't let the door hit you on your way out.
Thank you. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna look if there's a fast travel mod between traders, because that would be amazing, yeah? Because I mean, think about it, yeah? So you now have biome progression, yeah? So you have to travel all the way here. So they say the burnt biome starts maybe here. If we're lucky, it starts here, yeah? We go to the trader, we spend some time there. You're gonna find resources, you're gonna find components that you need. So what are you supposed to do now? You have to have a second base. You're gonna start dumping everything there. And then with the motorbike, I suppose it's a little bit easier. At least you can put in the most important resources and bring them back. Or would you just start a new base there? Yeah. So is it that you just permanently move? As in, let's pack up. So I would say if we're going to do that we move permanently from biome to biome. I don't think you should move yet. I mean, for content, it's great to move as early as possible, but we want to be at least at the motorbike stage, the mini bike. So with the mini bike, then we pack everything up, empty our forge, take our workbench, you know, wrap it up, bring everything with us, you know, that we like the main components and all that and the main resources, bring them with us. Drive over to the burnt biome and make a permanent base there. Then we're going to move on to a permanent base in the desert and permanent base in the snow biome, whatever the order. Yeah. It just feels like that's what you need to do. But it's not as simple because it's not like in Dune where a lot of the resources you can just pack up and take with you. Like moving a complete base in the beginning in Dune Awakening is so easy, but here it's not really easy at all. I mean, sure, we would have to bring most of these things. Engines, maybe not, but we would bring pretty much everything here nearly. You definitely want to bring these things, the basic stone wood, so... Yeah, I don't know. And then you can never start really a farm, because what happens to a farm is you're never going to be here to farm because you have to keep moving on all the time. So let's see if we can make some bacon and eggs. 4. Okay, let's do it. And oh yeah, do you have any more stuff in here? Okay, and that is the bows. So let's see if we can make a wooden bow. Level 4. Oh, so close. Okay, we can make a tier 3. That's okay. Tier 3 and then a tier 5 or 6. Perfect. And that is already a huge improvement. I mean, just look at between the 6 and this, we're talking 10.4 extra damage. 13 more velocity, which I suppose means the arrow gets there faster. Effective range and max ability. So if we shoot this and this, let me just compare them. Oh, I didn't have an arrow actually in it, so 50.9. Oh no, it is, yeah. Okay. So if we aim this, it's a much faster reload speed. So, and I think yeah, the drop is so much higher, and it takes slightly longer for the target to get there. And here we have more of a straight line. Yeah. So this feels more, it still has a drop, but more of a straight line, and it feels like it's reloading a little bit faster as well. Seeing that it has a higher velocity and it's a bit faster, it should probably have a sneak damage of 250 rather than 200. And iron arrows, yes. Actually, you're right. I actually went in my Navezgane playthrough after the end of the next episode. I actually started, I went into my forge to see if I can make more forged iron. And I noticed that I had some iron arrows in... Oh, we only can make 25. Okay, we have to get some iron. I only have... that I was able to make iron arrows. It's like shit. So I crafted literally 150 iron arrows and made crossbow bolts because we had a crossbow. So in this case, it's iron arrows, I guess. Yeah, and the damage will be tremendously different. Yeah, you're right. Because this one is 50.9. And this one does 38 ranged damage, while these ones do... Oh, let's see. That says 35. And this one does only 3 more damage. But I think if we put the iron arrows here, it goes more than 3 points. Yeah, it's over 3 points, yeah. Okay, we need more iron. Actually, you know what gives us iron? The old knife here. Anything else we can smelt down? Yeah, I was just about to say we got spare wrenches. Do these smelt down as well? How much do they smelt into? You couldn't see the difference. Can I do 91 more times? Thank you, Mike. So let's see what the pistol does. We have 5 iron and some brass and some clay. Wow, 40. That's not bad. And what does this knife give us? The knife's scrapped into 60, so it should give us at least 60, probably 80. So it goes to 125 maybe? 125, 80, so you get a little bit more. That's brilliant. And so you usually get a bit of a percentage. So if we scrap this goes to 90, so I would say it's a third, so it should get 30 more, so it's 120. I would say this gives us 120. Go. And now we can make more iron arrowheads. Ah, brilliant. Can you smelt the crucible and the anvil? Well, we can just see if it triggers it. Crucible, the anvil. So, can you put a crucible in here? It doesn't work. It doesn't burn. Nothing happens. And the anvil, nothing happens either. So, you can't burn them down and you can't scrap them. So I'm assuming they shouldn't even go in there really. Okay, so I said 120 because I think whatever the value is they scrap into, a third of that value goes on top for if you smelt them instead. So we should get approximately 120, I think. That's still 20 seconds, so we might as well queue up some more arrows here. So it should go to 125. Yeah. Perfect. So that's another 120, so that's 245, which means plenty of arrows. Probably should put some more clay in here. Do we have any iron here? Oh, we actually had iron here. I don't know why I'm smelting all this other nonsense down. Jesus. The damage is way more than 3. Yeah, absolutely, yeah. I don't know if the wrench matters, the level. I don't think so. So if you go and take the level 4 wrench, for example, that still should scrap into 90 scrap. Yeah, 90. So it's the same. It would just go 120. So there would be no difference. At least there shouldn't be. Okay, now we can put this in here. Nice. His head bounced back so hard it slapped right into the concrete. Jesus. That was nice. Oh. So we do one more Horde Night here, and then we're gonna move into the one. No, well, once we have the mini bike. And are we getting closer to any of these? Oh, kill any zombie, 150. Very good. We get close there. Gather 50 wood. We have that. Gather iron, forged iron. Gather universal parts. Okay, forged universal parts. I have 15. Wow, okay. And I have 50. There you go, look at that. And the great thing about this is, now it says craft is strong and sturdy. And that will use all those ingredients and craft something. You're like, shit, now I'm wasting all my universal parts, whatever, just for 3,500 experience. But I think it gives you actually rewards, which are always quite nice. So let's craft the strong and sturdy. It uses up all those resources. And now this, we hand in to the trader. Yeah, last time the rewards were cool. We got the pistol. Like, it gave us a pipe pistol bag, but we got a pistol. Like, this one is obviously a different reward. It's for resource collectors. So maybe we now get, I don't know, 500 cobblestone rocks or something in return. You know, I don't know. I have no idea. Resource collector could be anything from actional resources to, I don't know, forged iron. No idea.
Oh, well, I'd shake your hand, but
oh,
I bet you got
wow.
The way you smell.
Now we have an iron pickaxe. A ratchet. That is crazy. We definitely get the ratchet. That is insane. Wow.
Let's make a pact. Don't just stand there with your thumb.
That is so sexy.
I'd go broke with more customers like you.
Yeah, so this range now, when we I don't know if we get more resources. Oh, hello. Didn't even see you there. Did you try to steal my bike? So if I touch the, let me see. This one does more damage, more power attacks. It costs a little more stamina. It has huge amount more durability. So if I do this, it gives me, okay, this is maybe not a good example. It's 3 scrap each because the car is knackered. But if I do this, yeah, look at that. Jesus. It gives me straight away tons more resources. Yeah. Oh, great. We got another roaming herd. Hey, guys. Thank you. Love it. Okay, let's stop wasting expensive arrows. Ranger outfit. Max health bonus, but it's medium, isn't it? It's not light, yeah. There is a perk to get steal from cars, but you have to invest into the perception perk. That's what we're doing in my playthrough in Navezgane. So it's perception. If you go perception mastery, you have to be level 6 perception first, and then the second point, so you have to be level 7 perception, allows you to have a steal from cars, gun saves, and shopping carts. I do have a point in Grease Monkey, yes. That's the first thing we did. So we did Advanced Engineering, Grease Monkey, and Master Chef and Light Armor. Nice. Killing builders. We have to get more builders. Now the radio station, I think, needs a lot of resources. So the radio station is another awesome feature in this mod, that we need workstation 40 first, yeah, where so traders in the exclusion zone, whatever that means, cannot help with everything. So I'm assuming the exclusion zone means the whole map that we are on is the exclusion zone. Communication with the outside world will allow you to exchange rare resources and receive unique tasks. Another way of doing quests and keeping you busy. And I think this, and again, this is not a criticism on 7 Days to Die. It's just another thing that I think would have been so easy to implement. Yeah. We have quests. In this case, we have this. Yeah. So we have trader quests. Yeah. But why can't we find contracts or other quests? Yeah. In the game. Yeah. They could have done that already. The radio station is one of my favorite things actually right now here. Where is it again? Radio station. Because this is the most realistic thing that you have contact with the outside world. I mean, somebody's thrown those stupid airdrops, yeah? And you could make, I don't know how to implement that, but you could say that somebody says, hey, we have a friend stuck in one of those buildings over there, yeah? Can you go and kill all the zombies so they have a chance to escape or something, yeah? Or whatever. And then you go kill all the zombies. So the quest is no different. You just have a different reason to do something. You go over there, it resets, it's a quest starter. You do the quest, and then they say, hey, you know, thank you so much. Here's some food, like, you know, and an airdrop comes in right over you and drops a bunch of food. Yeah. Something like that. That would be amazing. And it's also so much more immersive. It's a little bit like in State of Decay, you know, where you can call over the radio, like help, and they drop like a crate of something. It's literally the same principle. And it's so amazing that a mod can do that with just a few XML changes, no code required, you know? Well, XML code, but no actual, you know, C# or C++, whatever they're code in, I don't know. Anyway, let's go back to ratcheting. So this one here, you can see we get 3 scrap every time we hit it. And we get a few things, yeah, but it's 3 scrap every time. With this one here, let me see, what do we get? Oh, let me get out of it. It's like 8 scrap straight away. It's so much more resources you get. That's brilliant. Or a giant flag, exactly, where you can say, hey, you know, we want the airdrop pilot right here, you know? Or like a flare gun, you know, you shoot the flare gun and the airdrop comes right there, you know, for as a reward. That would be amazing. Can we find any deer? We need more meat. And deers come out at night. We are in the forest biome. We saw a deer here earlier. Like, this is so much easier now. Let me see. What do we have here? Oh, nice. How about you have to finish your radio quest to get the radio, and you don't get airdrops until you finish it, and it drops any place you have a radio. If you, how about you have to finish your radio quest? Oh, to get the radio. Yeah. I see what you're saying. That would be pretty awesome as well. Yeah, you used to have, that's exactly, you used to have challenges in vanilla, so it's like they had all that. But it's they simplified the whole system, all the systems in the game, just so much. It's like, okay, you know, but even just a little variety. So people always say, oh, endgame feels very empty, yeah? You could add so much more variety by having special quests or special infestations that are not infestations, just higher zombies, but like more, I don't know, just a little bit of, you know, creativity where you have that you find a note on the ground, you know, and it says, oh, you know, whatever, it's a story about somebody that lost the locket, you know, and they died before they were able to give it back to their wife, you know, and there's a grave somewhere, you know, where they should put it. So you go to a house, you fight all the zombies, yeah, You get the locket. Then you have to go to the grave, you know, even if it tells you where it is, then you have to go to the grave and you add the locket, you know, to the grave and you get a quest reward. Some shit like this. I don't know. It's just some random stories, like, you know, that would make the world already feel so much more alive. The night-only quests were really good, yeah. They were a great addition. So, actually, that Roger, Jesus, what a great reward. That is amazing, man. That is so cool. Trader, the ranger outfit. Ah. And we have a battery here as well. So we're well prepared for when we get the motorbike. Like, we have everything we need to make the chassis. I think we just need more folks. Oh, we actually can make... Oh, I thought we can make the mini bike chassis. We only need one more magazine. And then we can craft it. Awesome. And we actually have the resources to craft one. That is brilliant. So loads of resources already there. We can make the chassis, and as soon as we get the quest reward for... the next tier, it's gonna be mini bike time, and we can go over to the burnt biome, and that's it. I see if I can get like I think there's is there bigger storage in vehicles? I don't know with this mod. I have to have a look. If not, I might get something with bigger storage, and then we can kind of go semi-nomad where we can just pack everything up and travel over to the burnt biome and just get a building there, and that's it. Sup, Quake? How are you? How's Undead Legacy coming along? So what triggered the apocalypse? I think it was a cloning incident. I have no idea. In Darkness Falls, it's demons, which I love. Yeah, Rogue and Enforcer. So let me have a look at those. It's coming along and everyone is so impatiently waiting. So many cool changes coming. Oh man, I saw the little clip by Reach about the electricity, how you wire everything up and houses are completely dark, no electricity, no light, and you have to wire it all up. Giving electricity actually a whole complete meaningful implementation. That sounds really cool. I think that was your mod Undead Legacy was talking about. I hope I didn't mix that up now, but I saw something about electricity, like where he had to wire up the oven and the lights, and you know, it was pretty cool. So let me see what we have here. So if we go Enforcer, so we're not going to keep that obviously, and then the Rogue. Okay, so Rogue, here we go, boom, boom. Okay, so we have the Rogue helmet already. So this one, well, increased damage of bows and crossbows. Yeah, that's the full set. Natural crit healing. Reload speed archery. Speed and stealth. So these two together would be great already. And then we have stamina bonus, reload speed bonus. So you could say, fair enough. Our gun is actually reloading already very fast because we have the gunslinger perk. Critical resistance. Hit resistance and bartering. So the individual ones are not too interesting. It's the whole set, I guess. Yeah, I like kind of mix and match. There's a few things. I like the reload speed and the speed and stealth and effective. So we may be not sneaking around so much. So we could say, let's get the stamina bonus Let's do the reload speed archery, because gunslinger we already get reload speed from that, and the gun is always faster than the bow, especially for crossbows. And then there's nothing really that tickles my fancy too much about these two. Critical hit, banknotes. I think there's kind of better. So these two would be really nice. Yeah, the rogue gloves and the enforcer shoes. Yeah, the priest stuff is actually really good as well. Oh. Can I craft the priest stuff? Oh, the preacher gloves. Yeah. So the preacher gloves are smite the enemy, increase damage dealt to the undead. Nice. That's actually pretty cool. And then for the chest, less a lot of threats will keep you protected from evil, reduce incoming damage. That's kind of nice. Yeah, the outfit is nice. And the gloves. Anyway, 10% increase per level. That's nice. The electricity never made sense to me in this game. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think it was kind of just like for the sake put in. It feels like it. Out of 2.5 years, making 2.7 update about 7 months was just reworking how power works. So you can use it kind of like in Satisfactory. Oh, that's nice. You can have as many power sources as you want. Direction mostly doesn't matter unless it's from a switch. Batteries actually function as batteries like Satisfactory. That is pretty cool, yeah. I haven't played Undead Legacy since I think first came out, was it? Yeah, it's definitely something. Once you have that mod ready, I wouldn't mind having at least 1 or 2 streams of it to get to know it a little bit. It is a bit tougher, isn't it? It's like, do you still have all the restrictions in the beginning where you have to? I don't know. I don't remember. I think it was very restrictive in the beginning on the very original versions. I don't remember. I think it was. Let's see, we need some food. And then we have a drink. Anyway, yeah, this is a lot of fun. I'm gonna leave it here though. We're gonna be streaming more in about 2 days or 3 days again of this. We have now upgraded weapons and everything. This works really well. So Navezgane, I can't wait to actually try that out in Navezgane for the next fortnight. That is such a simple thing and it just works. It's brilliant. So the food doesn't make sense. Has anyone calculated how many calories a character consumes in a 24-hour period? Too much. Yeah. It's easier when you than you last played, I think, but 2.7 progression will be quite different. A whole new way of learning recipes through research tree and skills learned from Path of Exile like trees. Oh, that sounds actually very cool. Like definitely interesting because it's different than everything else. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that 2.7. So yeah, so there you go. Subquake, Undead Legacy 2.7. Keep an eye out for when it's coming out, and then we're gonna stream it as well and have a look at it. So thank you very much for watching the stream, guys. I hope you had a good time, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Until then, have a good time. Stay safe. Bye-bye.